Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Now in today's class we are going to learn the another property of the light, that is the interference of wave. So we have up to now discussed about the reflection, refraction, dispersion and the polarization. So in interference of light wave, it is also one of the property of the light waves. Okay, so let's start to understand this property. So before that, first we have to know the concept of the principle of superposition. Superposition means what? The two waves, they superimpose on each other. Okay, so let's discuss this. When two or more waves travel through the same medium simultaneously, the resultant displacement at any point is the vector sum of the displacement due to the individual waves. दोन वेव्स जेव्हा एकाच मीडियममध्ये एकाच टायमिंगला जर मूव्ह करत असतील आणि एका पॉइंटला जर ते मीट झाले, तर त्या दोघांचा जो रिझल्टंट डिस्प्लेसमेंट असणार आहे त्या पॉइंटला, तो त्या दोघांच्या डिस्प्लेसमेंटचा वेक्टर सम असणार आहे. ओके, सो वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर नॉट ओनली द सम, वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर द वेक्टर सम. ओके, मीन्स डायरेक्शन्स प्लस मायनस वी हॅव टू कन्सिडर. So this concept or this phenomena is called as the principle of superposition of two waves. So based on this, the property interference will came. So what is interference of wave? The physical effect of superposition of waves from the source vibrating with the same frequency and amplitude is called the interference of wave. Superposition चाच physical effect आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये सोर्स व्हायब्रेटिंग विथ द सेम फ्रिक्वेन्सी अँड अँप्लिट्यूड इज कॉल्ड द इंटरफरन्स ऑफ लाईट. ओके, सो वेअर सुपरपोजिशन ऑफ लाईट इन अ पर्टिक्युलर केस विल ऑकर, देन अँड देन इंटरफरन्स ऑफ लाईट विल ऑकर. हे नावावरून लक्षात आलं पाहिजे आपल्याला. इंटरफिअर मीन्स एकामेकाच्या ह्याच्यामध्ये इंटरफिअर करणे. सो वेन वन रे इट इज इंटरफिअरिंग विथ द अनादर रे, देन द इंटरफरन्स concept will came. Now see here, it is shown by diagram the superposition, that means the interference concept of the vector addition. Okay, so here see the first uppermost diagram. Before superposition and after superposition, what will the condition? Okay, see here we are having two waves shown with a different color, green and blue. One wave has amplitude y1 and second wave has amplitude y2. They are moving such that crest of one wave will overlap with crest of second wave. Observe the diagram. एकाचा crest आणि दुसऱ्याचा crest एकाखाली एक आहेत, means they are overlapping. Okay, so what is the output after superposition we are getting? We are getting the output as amplitude is vector sum, means both are having in the same direction, crest plus crest. So we are having here y1 plus y2. So resultant amplitude असणार आहे y1 plus y2, and observe here the amplitude of wave is increased. Now see the second diagram. In that the wave are shown again with the two different colors, green and blue. The green has amplitude y1 in upper direction, so it is plus y1. The blue has amplitude y2 in lower direction, it is overlapping with the, means crest is overlapped with trough, so it is shown with minus y2. Okay, lower amplitude is minus y2. So vector addition means y1 minus y2 will come here as a amplitude. Okay, so observe the output with the red line. The amplitude is shown as decreased from the y1, आणि त्याचा व्हॅल्यू किती असणार आहे? व्हॉट इज द व्हॅल्यू फॉर दॅट? y1 minus y2, because y2 is negative, y1 is positive. So vector sum is y1 minus y2. When two similar waves they exactly meet at this point, that means the last diagram, almost their amplitude are seem to be same. y1 in upper direction plus y2 crest is matching with the trough, so trough is in the downward direction, so its amplitude is minus y2. So here in such cases we are getting the minimum displacements or almost zero displacements. Okay, so since the total y1 plus y1 it is cancelled with the minus y2, almost we are getting the straight line along with the horizontal line. Okay, or only negligible amplitude will be there as shown here. Okay, so again the resultant, it is vector sum y1 minus y2. Okay, now interference, there are two types. Based on these concepts, interference has two types, that are constructive interference and destructive interference. Okay, so constructive interference, when the two light waves superpose with each other in such a way that the crest of one wave coincide with the crest of the second wave. म्हणजे आपण जे डायग्राम मध्ये फर्स्ट केस बघितलेली होती मगाशी ती. Then the amplitude of the resultant wave becomes maximum and this is called as constructive interference. म्हणजे काहीतरी चांगलं आपल्याला पॉझिटिव्ह डायरेक्शन मध्ये मिळतंय, सो इट इज constructive interference. When two waves, दोघांचा क्रस्ट एकामेकाला टच ओव्हरलॅप होतोय, म्हणजे स्ट्रफ एकामेकाला होणार आहे, सेम गोष्टी एकामेकासमोर जर येत असतील तर तिथं होणार आहे कन्स्ट्रक्टिव्ह इंटरफरन्स, जिथं आपल्याला अँप्लिट्यूड आउटपुटचा जास्त वाढवलेला मिळेल. द सेकंड इज द डिस्ट्रक्टिव्ह इंटरफरन्स. When two light waves superpose with each other in such way that the crest of one wave coincide with the trough of the second wave, then the amplitude of the resultant wave becomes zero and it is called destructive interference. Okay, so here the second case, the last two diagrams from the previous slide, it is the condition for the destructive. Crest of one wave when it is overlapped with the trough of the another wave, then amplitude is zero, that time it is destructive interference. म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलर एकच केस घेतलेली आहे जिथं amplitude एक्झॅक्टली झिरो होणार आहे. ओके, सो हियर वी आर गेटिंग द लोएस्ट और मिनिमम amplitude as output or zero output, hence it is destructive interference. Okay, now here are some conditions to get the steady interference pattern. Means how we can get the interference. So for that, here see some conditions I have written here. One by one we'll discuss it. The first condition, it is the two sources of light should be coherent. Co means same and herent, it means in the same phase. So the two sources of the light should be in the same phase. Then we can get the steady interference pattern. ओके, कोहेरंट सोर्सेस बद्दल आपण नेक्स्ट याच्यामध्ये थोडंसं बघणार अजून नेक्स्ट स्लाइड्स मध्ये. ओके, सेकंड कंडिशन, द टू सोर्सेस ऑफ लाईट मस्ट बी मोनोक्रोमॅटिक. मोनोक्रोमॅटिक मीन्स व्हॉट? मोनो मीन्स वन और सिंगल, क्रोम मीन्स कलर. So the two sources of light must be monochromatic, means both are having only single color and that is also the same. Okay, so this is the monochromatism of the light. Third condition, the two interfering waves must have the same amplitude. Interference pattern साठी आपल्याला both waves having the same amplitude, this is the condition. Okay. Fourth one, the separation between the two slits must be small in comparison to the distance between the plane containing the slits and the observing screen. Slit means small opening from where the light can pass. ओके, जिथून पास होते त्या स्मॉल ओपनिंगला आपण इथे स्लिट म्हणतोय. दोन स्लिट्स असणार बिकॉज टू सोर्सेस ऑफ लाईट वी आर कन्सिडरिंग. सो द डिस्टन्स बिटवीन दिस टू स्लिट्स मस्ट बी स्मॉल, मीन्स distance between two interfering waves must be small in comparison to the distance between plane containing the slit. जिथं स्लिट ठेवलेली आहे आणि जिथून आपण इंटरफरन्स पॅटर्न बघणार आहे, ऑब्झर्विंग स्क्रीन तिथं आहे, तिथं आपल्याला तो असणार आहे, तो डिस्टन्स जास्त असावा स्लिटच्या मधल्या डिस्टन्स पेक्षा. ओके, द नेक्स्ट फिफ्थ पॉइंट, इट इज द टू स्लिट्स शुड बी, मीन्स from where the two waves are coming out, that opening it must be narrow, then only we will get the steady interference pattern. Okay, and the last point here given, that the two waves should be in the same state of polarization. Polarization, we know that restriction in one direction only, so the both wave having the same state of polarization, otherwise we will not get the interference here. Okay, so these are the conditions for the steady interference pattern. Now we'll discuss about the coherent sources. Coherent sources, I already told you that if two sources having this light emitting light in the same phase, that is called as a coherence. Okay, so here observe that the two sources are shown above and below of that name, coherent source, and both are having the same waves output as a emitting out as a ray of light. Okay, two independent monochromatic sources emit waves of same wavelength, but waves are not in same phase, so they are not coherent. मीन्स वेवलेंथ सेम आहे पण त्यांचा जर फेज सेम नसेल तर दीज आर नॉट कोहेरंट सोर्सेस. This is because atoms cannot emit light waves in same phase and these sources are said to be incoherent sources. ह्याचं रिझन सांगितलेलं आहे की वाय दे आर नॉट कोहेरंट, बिकॉज ॲटम्स कॅन नॉट इमिट लाईट वेव्स इन सेम फेज. सेम फेज मध्ये इमिट नाही केल्या ॲटम्सने लाईट तर ही कंडिशन येते अँड दीज सोर्सेस आर कॉल्ड एज कोहेरंट सोर्सेस, इनकोहेरंट. अदरवाइज इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ कोहेरंट सोर्सेस. Okay, so some other points also there. Those sources of light which emits light waves of same wavelength, same frequency and in same phase or having constant phase difference are called as coherent sources. Okay, so everything must be same wavelength, frequency, phase. Now how to produce the coherent sources? So there are two methods to produce the coherent sources. The first is by division of wavefront. We can divide the wavefront and we can get the coherent source. How? See, in this method the wavefront is divided into two or more parts by use of mirrors, lenses or prisms. So how to divide? Mirror, lenses or prism use करायचे and same wavefront we can divide in number of parts and each will be act as a सेम सोर्स बिकॉज इच हॅव्हिंग द सेम फेज. सो इथं हे सगळे जे आहेत ते कोहेरंट सोर्सेस मध्ये कन्वर्ट होतात. द सेकंड मेथड इज बाय डिव्हिजन ऑफ एम्प्लिट्यूड. In this method, the amplitude of incoming beam is divided into two or more parts by partial reflection or refraction. इथं दुसरी मेथड यूज केली आपण पार्शियल रिफ्लेक्शन किंवा रिफ्रॅक्शनने आपण काय करतो एम्प्लिट्यूड जो आहे तो डिवाइड करायचा. These divided parts travel different path and are finally brought together to produce interference. आता ह्यांचे एम्प्लिट्यूड चेंज केल्यानंतर डिवाइड झालाय पाथ ड्यू टू रिफ्लेक्शन और रिफ्रॅक्शन अँड देन दे कम टुगेदर टू प्रोड्यूस द इंटरफरन्स. मीन्स डिवायडेशन नंतर दोन वेगवेगळे सोर्स झाले and now they will produce the interference. Now what is coherent source? The sources emit light with frequent and random change of phase between the photons. म्हणजे असा सोर्स जो कंटिन्युअसली फ्रिक्वेंटली कसाही चेंज फेज मधला आणू शकतो. रॅन्डम चेंज मीन्स एनी चेंज इट कॅन ब्रॉट इन द फेज बिटवीन द फोटॉन्स. फॉर एक्झाम्पल हियर आय हॅव गिवन tungsten filament lamps and ordinary fluorescent tubes emit incoherent lights. So these are examples for the incoherent lights. Okay, so these are all about the introduction for this interference. What is interference? It's the types, how we can get the interference pattern and all that. Hope you understand this. If you have any doubt, please comment here. Like our videos, share it.